welcome to Pixel Talk. I am Corbin Stuckey, and today I'm here to give you a review on... I'm not even entirely sure if this is even a Fantastic Four movie, but let's get on to it. Alright, so the Fantastic Four stars Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, and Jamie Bell. The movie is basically a retelling of the origin story. Not the origin story that we all know where they go into outer space and they are hit with cosmic rays. This is an origin story based on the Ultimate Fantastic Four comic line. Basically what happens in this movie is Mr. Fantastic is a little boy. He has been working on teleportation for a very long time now, and as a teenager, he is approached by a man named Franklin Richards, who takes him into the Baxter Building, and there he meets Susan Storm, Franklin Richards' adopted daughter, Victor Von Doom, and Franklin Richards' own son, Johnny Storm.
Wow, you'd think that these family members would have the same last name. Well, it's because I made a mistake in the review. I'm editing it right now, and I realized that I was saying Franklin Richards, Susan Storm, and Johnny Storm in the same sentences. I am an idiot. His name is Franklin Storm. I made a mistake while reviewing the movie. My bad, guys. I've never done anything like this before. But at least I'm letting you know that I made a mistake.
There they are building a new teleportation device to send them to a alternate Earth called Planet Zero. And then while they are there, they are struck with the same ooze that made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they turn into the Fantastic Four. I've been looking forward to a Fantastic Four reboot for a very long time now, ever since I heard talks about it back in 2012. Then at the time when I heard they were going into production on it, I heard that Josh Trank, the director of Chronicle, was attached to it. Now, Chronicle was a really, really good movie. If you guys have not seen Chronicle, you should go see it. It's basically a movie about these kids who get telekinesis. It's also a found footage movie, so if you like found footage and superhero movies, you should really go check it out. And it was a really good movie for Josh Trank's first time at directing. And when I heard that he was directing the new Fantastic Four movie, I was really excited because I felt as though he could bring a lot of realism that was in Chronicle into this movie. Because if you look back at the 2005 Fantastic Four, it just wasn't really realistic. It was very silly. It was almost a comedy, and no one can really take that movie seriously. And what did I actually think of this new Fantastic Four movie? Guys, this movie is terrible. Oh my god. This is a terrible movie. Do not go see it. Well, I don't know. Go see it. Well, I don't know. Like, go see it to see that it's terrible, but if you are looking for a good Fantastic Four movie, you should not go see this movie. Josh Trank actually apologized on Twitter after the movie was released because the studio apparently took over more creativity than, Josh Trank was trying to pursue, and it just, oh my god, this is a terrible, terrible movie. I'm so sorry. And knowing that this is actually the second reboot for a Fantastic Four movie is just unbelievable. I think what people are having trouble with in this movie is that, one, there are so many parts in the movie when you're watching the movie, you're looking at the characters and you're looking at the decisions that they make in the movie, and you're like, are you kidding me? You would not do that, dude. Let me give you a couple examples. Franklin Richards, who is the father figure of everybody in the movie.
Oh my god, it's Franklin Storm. You're better than this. You read Marvel Comics.
And who's trying to put the project together. He goes and finds his son, Johnny Storm, and is like, hey, I need you to come and help us with this. You want your son to go into another dimension? What father would do that? I mean, I understand that he wanted his son to kind of help out and be a part of this, but he wanted his children to go into the other dimension. What is up with that? And then Reed Richards, he has a friend, his name is Ben Grimm, and he's not even a part of the project whatsoever. He's just a friend of Reed's, and Reed calls him one night and he's like, dude, I want you to be a part of this. And he calls his friend to this lab so they can go to this other dimension, and he is turned into the Thing. Seriously, that... Why would you do that? The decisions in this movie suck. The powers in the movie are actually really, really well done. It stands out. If you look back at the older Fantastic Four movies, they just do not hold up. The effects are terrible now. But it was actually pretty realistic in this movie. Even the Thing looked really good. I am so glad that they brought a CGI Thing into this movie. Very well done, and it's not a stupid, plastic suit like in the 2005 version. The only thing I had a problem power-wise is the Invisible Girl. She turns invisible, and she has the ability to produce force fields and everything, but her invisibility, you see her turn invisible in a lab, but it never comes into play ever again in the movie. Seriously, that's a really useful power to turn invisible and, use that against a bad guy or something. Nobody would be able to detect you, and you never use it again in the movie. And a lot of people are having a problem with this part of the movie. It's the villain, Victor Von Doom, aka Dr. Doom. So if you guys know the character background of Doctor Doom, he's actually a pretty interesting character in the comics. Like, he rules Latveria, this country in the Marvel Universe, and he's trained in like the arts of like magic and stuff like that, and he's actually a really good fighter. And the motives behind Doctor Doom is that he is just ruling this country in Latveria. He's almost like a modern day Hitler, sort of. And in this movie, he's presented, and all he really wants to do is he wants to help out with this project of teleportation and impress a girl, Susan Storm. What? And the powers for Doctor Doom don't even make any sense whatsoever. He's just able to, like, you know, like blink or whatever and people die, and he's like got telekinesis and everything, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel like Doctor Doom. It just feels like a guy with metallic skin and a green hood with random powers. It just does not make sense in the movie. One thing I did like about the movie is the teleportation aspect of it. Like, the Fantastic Four are known for going on adventures, and they do these adventures for the name of science. However, in this movie, they focus way too much on building this teleportation device and going to this Earth rather than, you know, them becoming the Fantastic Four. Honestly, they don't get their powers until, like, after the first half of the film. Like, you literally have to wait like an hour and 10 minutes before they get their powers. Like, it's unbelievable. It's almost like I'm not watching a Fantastic Four movie whatsoever. Acting-wise in this movie, it's not bad whatsoever. The acting is not bad. It's just the chemistry in this movie sucks. Like, the Fantastic Four are supposed to be a family dynamic where they work together in order to stop a threat or something that's, like, you know, about to devour the Earth. And in this movie, there's just no chemistry between any of these characters whatsoever. Like, I would like to hear them talk. Not just like a, hey man, let me give you a hug. Like, seriously, no chemistry whatsoever. Honestly, guys, I want to say that I would rather watch the 2005 Fantastic Four movie. And that's really crappy of me to say. And if anything, guys, this is proof that the Fantastic Four and anything owned by Fox, well, except for the X-Men, anything else besides the X-Men should be given back to Marvel. Marvel Studios would do such a great job with these characters, and I think the Netflix series Daredevil is proof. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out my review of Fantastic Four. Comment down below what you thought of this movie if you saw it, like the video, share it, and please subscribe to Pixel Talk for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and gaming content. Thank you guys so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is Pixel Talk.